This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Whoo! I like James Toney's interview because it was telltale. I'm gonna say that again. I like James Toney's interview because it was telltale. Just another boxing legend that got hate and just spewing all that rhetoric against Earl the Truth Spence, man. Don't want to put respect on Earl the Truth Spence's name. Once that man breaks, he cripples and he paralyzes Terrence Crawford. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. All these people that supposed Bud fans, they're gonna be like, they're gonna turn around, they're gonna flip the script, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Man, I ain't gonna lie, I did see that too, man. Bud was too small. Trust me. That's what we're gonna see. A lot of cats that's flipping the script. If you're starting to notice, that a lot of people are starting to try to straddle the fence between both sides, even though they're Bud fans, because they know if they really are using this and they're being deep thinkers, they know Spence is just another level, man. The man spars the Charlos, man. You know what I'm saying? He gives them hell in sparring. And when I say hell, I mean pure hell. When Bud starts punching Earl the True Spence, it's going to feel like mosquitoes, man. Shout out to Handles Randall 30. He gave me that. You know, I told you. I don't take credit for something. You know what I'm saying? I regurgitate it. I like when he said that on my community post. So I figure I'll regurgitate it. But that's what's going to happen, man. It's going to feel like mosquitoes hitting him. I'm telling you, there's nothing Bud is going to throw at Earl the True Spence that he's just going to sit there and be like, he's just going to look at him like Pac-Man, man, and just gobble that shit up, man. And then Bud is going to look stupid. Then you're going to see the worry. You're going to see the, oh shit look on his face because he's going to realize that he doesn't have enough pop and he doesn't have enough sting to stop Earl the True Spence, man. This is what it boils down to. I told y'all, when y'all look at everything in that fight, who can levy more damage on who? Who can levy more punishment on who? And it's clear. Whether you are a Bud fan or whether you are Earl the True Spence fan, the reality is right in front of you, folks. Earl the True Spence is built for tough. I told you he is another horse carrying another cart. And when I listened to James Toney, because he was comparing Bud with himself. So apparently other people have compared Bud to him. But here's my response to you, James Toney, because you sound bitter, you know what I'm saying, and you sound like you hating. You sound like a jealous old legend. I'm going to tell you what it is. This fight reminds me of what Roy Jones versus James Toney was. That's what Earl the True Spence and Bud's going to be. We know who's physically and more gifted athletically. It's Earl the True Spence. So he is the Roy Jones Jr. because he is the more athletic and more gifted fighter. And we saw what happened when one person was more of a physical specimen than the other. Just like James Toney, Bud has the better skills, right? Because that's what happened. James Toney had the better skills in that fight. But what happened when he fought the guy that was more gifted physically, who was a physical specimen? Roy Jones Jr. got his ass out of there. That's what Earl the True Spence is going to do to Bud. Now, on the skills part, I don't believe that James Toney, just like Roy Jones Jr., had the better skills. I just said that because it sounded good. I believe their skills were even. And Roy Jones Jr. debunked all this nonsense about, oh, he's just athletic. He doesn't have skills. He proved that in the James Toney fight. And that's what Earl the True Spence is going to do. See, a lot of people still keep doubting Errol Spence, man. They still keep thinking, oh, Bud is superior to him in skills. That's bullshit. I don't see that. Because if you guys go watch the tail of the tape, you'll see what I'm talking about. Errol Spence has so many wrinkles in his game. He's going to expose Bud. Bud don't got no answer for this dude, man. If I was Terrence Bud Crawford, I would stop calling out Errol Spence. Because if he keeps calling him out, Errol Spence, I know him. He's going to go to out him and he's going to say, you know what? Fuck it, man. This motherfucker keep calling me out. Let's make the fight happen. I don't give a fuck. Let's make it happen. And Bud is setting himself up. Because see, what people don't understand is Bud has no other choices. He's on the losing side. He's on the top rank side. If his ass would have signed with PBC, he'd have been on the winning side. He's running out of options. His only option right now is to fight Kell Brook. Because Kell Brook came out and said he wanted to fight him. But other than that, his options are running thin. Ain't nobody clamoring to fight Bud. All the fighters are on the PBC side, folks. So we have to wake up and smell the coffee for what it is. Errol the Truth Spence is the A side. He's playing all the cards. So Bud's gonna have to wait in fucking line, man. I don't know why he's rushing himself to end his boxing career so fast. Your boxing career will be RIP May 2020. I'm gonna say that again. Your boxing career will be RIP May 2020. So in the meantime, keep getting your cash up, keep getting your victories. That's what I would do if I was you, Bud. Because you don't want that kind of levying onslaught of the tactical aggression, the technical punching placement, and the body snatching work punishment style. It's a levying onslaught. Trust me, when it comes with unlimited pressure. I know a thing or two about that. Because y'all know I'm the Errol the Truth Spence of YouTube, man. I come with unlimited pressure. Y'all already saw what I did to whatever the fart his name is. I'm telling y'all, man, I know a thing or two about it. It's no joke. Because it does what? It keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. It keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Bud need to go sit his ass down somewhere. Stop the presses. Pump the brakes on the nonsense. Stop listening to Bo Mac. Or Bo needs a cheeseburger. Or Bo needs a Big Mac. Stop listening to freaking Bob Arum. Because all they doing is trying to push a narrative so that they can force Al Heyman's hands. That's not happening. Just like Al Heyman was the A side with that Mayweather and Pacquiao, he's the A side. People are sitting here saying, well, Bud is higher on the pound for pound list, and Bud, you know what I'm saying, was undisputed. At what weight class? 140, folks. This is 147. I don't care what anybody has to tell me. Errol Spence's whole career has been 147. He's the more established fighter at that weight class. What weight class are they in? 147 welterweight. And people want to sit here and say, well, Bud had a better resume so far at welterweight. Bullshit. Jose Benavidez had one fucking leg. Jeff Horn was just basically for him to get a belt. Come on, man. Why y'all not seeing this shit? And Amir Khan was already battered, man. Canelo Alvarez already did the fucking job. So what am I saying? That's not the truth. I told y'all. I'm the truth teller. I come with cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat truths. And when people sit here and say, Kell Brook, please, man. That Kell Brook that fought Errol Spence, I'm telling y'all, if he still has a semblance of that ability, he's going to give Terrence Bud Crawford hell, man. He's going to make Terrence Bud Crawford fucking pay. Terrence Bud Crawford's going to walk out of that fight with a piece or a chunk of him out, or a piece or chunk of him taken away from him. Because Kell Brook is a big-ass welter and he levies punishment. Not to the likes of Errol the Truth Spence, but he levies punishment. I saw the hits he was landing on Errol Spence. And if he lands those same type of punches on Bud, whose body is not as durable as Errol Spence, because like I've said, we've seen Bud get wobbled in lower weight classes. We've seen it. Bud has taken punishment. And I don't believe he can stand the level of punishment that Errol the Truth Spence can. And that's a realistically dangerous fight for Bud. Bud will be tested like nobody's business. That's if Kell Brook still got something in that tank. Because this ain't Amir Khan. And if anybody think Bud just going to walk through him, y'all don't know shit about boxing. That's not happening. He ain't going to outbox Kell Brook. Kell Brook got some good boxing skills. It's going to be a chess match. Do I believe that Bud is the better boxer? Yes. But where Kell Brook lacks in boxing, he has in size and he has in strength. And he fucking has pop. And when he lands those shots on Bud, Bud is going to feel it. That's the first time we're going to see Bud do. He's going to Earl. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And I've seen Bud get hit in the ribs. I've seen him get hit in the guts. And I've seen him like croak a little bit. In the Jose Benavidez fight, I saw that shit. That's what I'm telling you. I know he can't last against Errol the Truth Spence once those guts get beaten up. So I don't know what y'all talking about, man. That man just needs to higgity fucking hush and wait till May 2020. That's if he gets past Kell Brook. Don't worry. Errol the Truth Spence going to punish him. He's going to retire him. He's damn near close to 32, right? Got a few more years in his boxing career. So Errol the True Spence will send his ass in retirement come May 2020. I'm expecting it. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.